Good morning and welcome to my 2 cents. So, why did I create my 2 cents? I think I created it because I have just so many opinions on so many different things. My husband always says, "Is there anything you don't have an opinion on?" Probably not, you guys. Honestly, probably not. So, today is, I don't know if you've seen this recently. People are talking about the hill they will die on. I have lots of hills I will die on, whether it comes to vacation planning, people at the gym, all of these kind of things. But one thing I really feel in my heart, a hill I will die on, is being obese is not fun. It isn't. And losing weight is not easy. If it was easy, there wouldn't be people struggling with it, okay? So, but the hill I will die on is until you change something upstairs in your head, it doesn't matter what you do to lose weight, you're going to gain it back, period. End of story. So, how do I know this? I was talking to my husband the other day. We were on a walk, and it's brutally hot here where we live. And all of a sudden, I remembered something about my life before I got healthy. My life when I was obese, I was probably obese off and on from 15 to 44. There were times I was less obese and times I was more obese. And um, I remember always feeling like everyone else had a better life because they could just do things I couldn't do. One of the things that I was reminded of when it was really hot and we were on a walk is we used to go to amusement parks and people would be like, let's go to the amusement park and then let's also do the water part of the amusement park. And I always said, no, I don't really love that. I don't like the water part. It actually wasn't true. I love water slides. I love pools. I love all that. What I didn't love was being in a bathing suit in public, number one. Number two, after being wet and then having to walk around for a while in wet clothes, that was like a no-go for me because my thighs were so rubbing together all the time, it would actually start to hurt. So I refused to do that. So now people are like, I've been healthy for 12 years. I've lost over 76 pounds. Was it always easy? I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. Losing the weight was easy. The program I did that I coach for, it's so simple. So I will just tell you that if you ever want a simple program, hit me up. I will definitely help you. But that's not what this is about. But I can help you if you need my help. I absolutely know I can. But the thing is, I lost weight so many times in my life. Put a comment below if you've ever lost weight and gained it back. The first time I lost weight, I was 15, and I think I lost like 45 pounds. I was like really thin, and I said to my mom, anyone that gains weight back is stupid. And she smiled because she had suffered from losing weight and gaining it back. And then I gained it back. And then I did it again and again and again. So the losing weight part for me, once I decided, was easy. The part that always was not easy, that I see people battle with all the time, is the keeping it off for the rest of your life, staying healthy the rest of your life. So I know a lot of people are, some people are against GLP-1s, some people are talking about some of the celebrities that have gotten too skinny. I agree. They have gotten too skinny, but give them a minute to figure it out. Here's the part I know that's going to happen though. If they didn't change their nutrition and they haven't changed their head, it's going to come back with a vengeance. Might not be this year, it might be next year. I don't know when, but that's what always happened to me. I tried so many different programs and it came back. I almost felt like sometimes it came back overnight. The difference maker for me now is I had support and I still have support. I had an easy nutrition program, which was great, but I had a mindset shift of what's healthy and what's not. And every single day, even now, 12 years later of keeping off 76 pounds, I do something every single day to move my health forward. People are like, oh, well, she goes to the gym all the time. Guess what? I lost 76 pounds without entering the gym because that's how much I hated the gym. But that was back then. But now, after losing the weight and staying healthy as much as I can, the gym and movement is part of my everyday existence. And I'm just better for it because unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I'm in my mid 50s. So I'm not getting any younger. Sometimes you could be in your mid 50s or any of those numbers higher than that. You sleep wrong and you get a crick in your neck or something. So I try to avoid as much as I can things that will go against my health. So my whole point to my 2 cents is this. Never think somebody who's obese is happy with that. Even if they say they are, They're not. GLP-1s wouldn't become the big thing they are right now if people who say they're happy being obese and they're fine, they're not. They're just emotionally, it's an emotional thing. It's nothing more. Once you can deal with those emotions in a positive way and get the right program for you, and don't get me wrong, I'm not against GLP-1s for people that need it, especially not against it if they have like somebody to help support them through it and the mindset shift. I'm against it if you only have 5 pounds to lose. What are you doing with that? Seriously. But anyway, I digress. What I just really want you to know, for all the years that I was obese, it was really so much harder being obese than it's ever been harder staying healthy. Staying healthy is a choice I make every day, but it's become part of my nature, just like kind of brushing teeth. People always say to me, well, don't you ever want to eat da 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 da? Of course I do. I'm human. Do I ever just want to eat a cupcake? Every once in a while. Not as often as I used to want to. But the thing is, one of the things I learned about getting healthy, not just in body, but in mind, is boundaries. I could do a whole other topic on boundaries, and maybe I will. When you put up boundaries of what you are going to accept in your life and what you no longer will accept in your life, it's amazing how much healthier you could be. So a boundary I put up is I don't go to fast food. I don't miss it. It's not healthy for my heart. And that's a boundary I put up. Now, do I have a boundary against chocolate? Not so much. So I just want you to know, like, the one of the funny ones is I gave up bagels. I gave up bagels to get healthy. I used to eat a bagel with cream cheese every single day, full fat cream cheese, and think that sounds such a bad breakfast. It's not that much food. Of course, the cream cheese was piled on like this. And then I'd given it up. And one of the things I do to stay healthy is I say, well, I'm not going to eat a certain food unless it's the best of the best. In my opinion, New York has the best bagels. And back then when I said this, I didn't go to New York a lot. So it was so easy to only have bagels when I was in New York. And at the time, I think I'd only been to New York like one time during all of this being healthy stuff. And then my son, my only, who to me walks on water, he moved to that godforsaken New York City. And every time we go to visit him, luckily we walk like 30,000 steps a day, but bagels, we have to have a bagel at least one time when we're there. And so my son is so funny because he's super healthy too, but he doesn't want me to do any kind of weird order. So I can't have the bagel, pull it out. I can't say, give me half the cream cheese. I just have to make the exceptions once I sit down. But he doesn't want me to embarrass him at the bagel shops. But anyway, I just want you to know you can have certain foods if you can handle it. Now, for me, it's not about like fried foods. I can't handle it. It's just, I don't want to do that to my heart. But I just want you to know, like, when I was obese, it was so hard. Not just walking around was hard. I could walk around, but it was hard. It was also hard hating myself for so long and just feeling less than and just not liking myself. Now, there's a lot of people that are obese that don't have the confidence issues I had. And there's so many that do those. So whatever it is for you, find a way to get healthier every single day, whether you're walking, I know pickleball is the rage. I have yet to play it. I've never tried. I'm not that athletic, to be honest. I actually like tennis better than pickleball. So I think when the weather, like in the fall, I might try tennis with my husband because he loves to play. But whatever it is for you, find a way, whether you go on a specific program or not, find ways to put more health in your life. I talk to a lot of women that say they can't afford what I did. They have to they have to be mindful because they're taking care of their kids. The best way to take care of your own kids is to take care of yourself. Until my mindset changed, I don't know what I was teaching my son about the ways of how life is. Anyway, tell me what you think about this topic, because I don't think people talk enough about how hard it is being overweight and the stigmas that come with it too. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for today. I'm going to actually run to the grocery store to have to do some healthy meal planning this week.